Hold on to your fishing rods, folks, as these fishermen have stumbled upon the most jaw-dropping sights nature has to offer. From monstrous sea creatures lurking in the depths to unexpected oddities, get ready to be hooked on the unbelievable. With bizarre sea creatures straight out of a sci-fi flick to mysterious underwater anomalies, these angler encounters will leave you speechless. Tiger shark. Some creatures on this planet are just born to impress, and this fish is one of them. Joshua Jorgensen and his crew had an incredible fishing experience when they caught a massive tiger shark at Old Bahamas Bay Resort. The intense battle between man and fish lasted for a challenging hour and a half, but they ultimately managed to bring this enormous shark alongside their boat. This tiger shark was not a typical fish, measuring an astonishing 14 feet in length and weighing approximately 1,000 pounds. It was truly unbelievable. One of the crew members carefully held the shark by its tail to capture a video and take its measurements before watching the fish swim away into the vast blue ocean. Before we move any further, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you can keep watching our amazing content. Massive tuna. Catching a large fish is the ultimate goal of every angler. This particular fisherman fulfilled his long-awaited dream after enduring hours of wait and struggle, because he managed to capture a large bluefin tuna fish, leaving him filled with an overwhelming sense of excitement. Just look at the sheer size of this remarkable creature. It's truly awe-inspiring. Even the fisherman himself appeared quite small in the presence of this colossal fish. It may be hard to believe, but the weight of the fish he managed to catch exceeded 600 pounds. However, instead of keeping it, he chose to measure it and release it back into the water. Giant goldfish. In 2022, angler Andy Heckett embarked on a mission to catch and then release the largest fish. Despite facing challenges and enduring a long struggle, he eventually achieved his goal by capturing a massive orange specimen, aptly nicknamed the carrot. The fish was a larger one, weighing approximately 67 pounds and 4 ounces. Its size surprised everyone and gave insight into its age. Fishermen assumed that this one was quite old.
67.
It is possible that the fish's size could be attributed to pollution in the water, which may have caused certain changes, or it could be due to pregnancy. Nonetheless, Andy Heckett did manage to catch the second largest goldfish in the world.
Happy?
67.
Rockfish. A man and his son caught a quillback rockfish in the middle of Prince William Sound. Upon closer inspection, the fish's color closely resembles that of a rock, and its spines appear incredibly hard, resembling stones. Although not the largest fish they had ever caught, the man and his son were still delighted with their catch.
Fish, that is a delicious fish.
Keep up the good work. Shark's prey. This woman was preparing the fish hook and casting it towards this hungry shark.
Keep your arms out, away from the boat. Oh my God.
The shark's aggressive behavior was evident as it eagerly devoured the expired fish, surpassing the woman's expectations. It's not surprising for a hungry shark to react in this manner when presented with food. However, it is advisable to maintain a safe distance when these animals are in close encounters, as they are powerful predators. Fishing without fishing rod. Check out this amazing woman right here. This young woman had just shattered the records for catching the largest catfish by hand, and she made it look incredibly easy. No fishing rods are needed for her, as she relies solely on her hands. The way this lady confidently held the catfish up to her mouth almost seemed like she possessed some kind of superpower in her hands. This unique fishing technique is known as noodling and is commonly used for catching catfish using only one's bare hand or foot. This practice is primarily observed in the southern United States. Underwater food conflict. In this remarkable video, a diver had an unexpected encounter with a Goliath while fishing deep underwater. The Goliath swiftly snatched the diver's catch, a small fish, and proceeded to drag it around. Due to this sudden intervention, the diver was rendered helpless and unable to intervene. I'm just amazed as to how incredibly strong the Goliath was that it dragged that diver around. Also, the small fish was gone and unfortunately couldn't be salvaged. This serves as a testament to the extraordinary power possessed by marine animals, which surpasses that of humans. Regrettably, the small fish could not be rescued. Shark attack on hooked black tuna. These fishermen had a stroke of luck when they witnessed a shark in action right before them. While they were out fishing and had successfully caught a black tuna, out of nowhere, a large shark appeared and aggressively attacked the tuna unexpectedly. The shark consumed the delicious fish from its rear. However, the fishermen were fortunate enough to save a portion of their catch. Upon closer examination, it was evident that the shark had consumed a portion of the tuna's back. Nevertheless, these fortunate fishermen still had a remaining portion of the tuna. Marlin on beach. In 2016, on a beach in Queensland, Australia, beachgoers were astonished to witness a massive marlin unexpectedly wash ashore. The precise cause of the marlin's beaching remains a mystery, although some people thought a powerful wave had propelled it onto the shore. The entire incident was documented as onlookers realized the marlin was unable to return to the water. Despite relentless efforts, the fish was unable to find its way back to its natural habitat. Regrettably, the video ends before we know what happened next to this helpless marlin. Gigantic catch. And here, take a look at this catch captured by the fisherman fishing in the Po River in Italy. He managed to catch a specific species of fish that left him thrilled. This fish turned out to be a giant catfish, even larger than the size of the man himself. Upon examining the fish's face, it appeared to be in an abnormal condition, possibly due to a disease. The angler successfully caught a fish that was 9 feet in length. This fisherman truly experienced the thrill of hooking a monster after a 40-minute battle. Giant eelfish. Have you ever encountered a fish that closely resembles a snake in size and appearance? After tirelessly searching, this angler successfully managed to capture an exceptionally large eelfish. However, the process was quite challenging due to the darkness, but this determined fisherman invested significant effort to bring it to the surface of the water. Ultimately, he succeeded in catching a colossal eelfish weighing approximately 30 pounds. The fish had a thick head and a lengthy tail, making it truly massive in size. This remarkable size justifies the angler's arduous struggle to capture it. Giant fish. These two young boys were able to successfully catch and retain a colossal Goliath grouper during a fishing trip. This extraordinary fish weighed an astounding 300 pounds, making it the largest catch they had ever managed to reel in. Despite its immense weight, the boys persevered to hold it securely. Their long-awaited dream had finally come true, and they were overjoyed to have captured such a massive fish.
Dude, that fish weighs more than you, by the way, like times 2. Yeah.
Can you identify this fish? While out fishing, a man is suddenly astounded by an extraordinary sight, a fish with legs and wings. This unique creature is called a chunky sea robin. Interestingly, this cool critter is related to the scorpion and lionfish due to its venomous fin spines, but not as dangerous as its cousins. Despite its intimidating appearance, the sea robin is not particularly harmful. It possesses pointed spines for self-defense and the ability to walk along the sea floor. Additionally, its large fan-shaped and colorful pectoral fins are used for swimming. The ladyfish. The ocean is home to an array of fascinating and mysterious creatures that still remain unknown to us. This man had an incredible encounter with an extraordinary fish. This particular fish is unlike any other ordinary fish you may come across. In fact, it bears a striking resemblance to a lady. This species is called Williamsii maconde, a truly stunning sea creature with shimmery green scales on the body, and its lips are beautifully accentuated with a vibrant shade of blue, almost resembling lipstick. It's like this fish is a fashionista of the sea. Flying fish. Picture this. You're in the middle of the ocean, waiting to hit the shore. Suddenly, you see something jump and fly into the air. Well, this fortunate individual managed to capture such a momentous event while fishing. Instead of catching the expected massive fish, he reeled in a flying fish known as Exocetus. These unique fish possess modified pectoral fins and an asymmetrical forked tail. Although they possess wings, they are unable to fly in the same manner as birds. However, witnessing the shimmering wings of these fish, resembling glistening crystals in the sunlight, is truly a sight to behold. Turtle feasting on jellyfish. A marine biologist captured a video of a green sea turtle chowing down on a jellyfish like it was a bowl of spaghetti in the deep blue ocean. Look how it's using its little hands to flip the fish and closes its eyes to savor every bite. But don't let their cuteness start fooling you. Turtles have sharp claws used for digging through dirt and maybe for scratching their predators' faces. So next time you encounter a turtle, make sure you don't tick it off, or you might regret it. Fish with a tongue. A man and his son were out fishing in Prince William Sound, Alaska, when they found a fish that looked a bit strange.
It is a massive yellow eye.
It had bulging eyes and a tongue, which definitely caught their attention. But this fish isn't actually a new species. It's just a red snapper that has barotrauma, a condition that happens when fish come up from the deep sea, and the change in pressure causes gases in their bodies to expand. Even though it looks like an outrageous discovery, it's just a common condition. Goliath eats baby shark. Goliath groupers have earned the nickname garbage disposals of the sea due to their voracious appetite as they consume anything that crosses their path, including sharks. Recently, a group of fishermen off the coast of Everglades City had a remarkable encounter. While attempting to reel in a group of 3-foot-long baby sharks, one fisherman was startled by the sudden appearance of a massive shadow. In an instant, a gigantic Goliath grouper with its mouth wide open emerged and swiftly swallowed one of the 3-foot-long sharks whole. The fishermen were left astonished and terrified, their shouts and screams echoing through the air. But the grouper seized its meal and swiftly descended into the depths of the sea. Large freshwater creature. These 5 men faced quite a challenge while capturing such a humongous catch in Thailand. They expertly baited their hook and waited patiently. Suddenly, their hook snagged onto something massive. What they actually found left them excited.
Come on!
It was a colossal stingray, weighing approximately 530 pounds. These stingrays, known for their wide and flat bodies and long whipped tails, are typically brown to gray in color, much like the one they encountered. It is common to find these particular stingrays in the rivers of Thailand. After measuring the creature, the anglers release this magnificent specimen back into the water.
Go, baby! Go, baby! Go!
Don't mess with octopus. Octopuses are highly intelligent invertebrates. However, it's best to avoid disturbing them while they're resting. In a recent incident in Australia, a fisherman unintentionally upset an octopus, causing the once tranquil creature to become highly agitated. Initially, the octopus approached the cameraman in a slow and seemingly friendly manner. However, without warning, it abruptly flapped its arms around the camera and attempted to snatch it away.
Oh, golly.
Fortunately, the fisherman was saved. Whale surprises. In the middle of the ocean, a man was riding on a kayak, steadily moving towards the shore. Suddenly, he witnessed a breathtaking sight that was both beautiful and awe-inspiring. Whales emerged from the water, as if curious about the world beyond. They gracefully dove back into the depths, seemingly enjoying each other's company. The man's reaction was one of pure happiness and astonishment. Fortunately, these magnificent creatures did not harm the elderly man, as otherwise, this pleasant encounter could have taken a disastrous turn. Giant grouper. In the Gulf of Mexico, these fishermen successfully accomplished their goal. They had been attempting to catch a massive marine creature for the past 3 years, and they finally achieved their target. While baiting, they suddenly felt the hook snag on something heavy. With excitement, they pulled it towards the boat and were amazed to see a colossal Goliath grouper. This enormous fish, also known as the Warsaw grouper, is one of the rarest deep-sea grouper species. It typically resides in the depths, and this particular one weighed 500 pounds. Just look at the tremendous effort these 4 men exerted to bring this monster aboard. Great bull shark. Kai Boyle, a fisherman from Perth, was attempting to catch a fish in the Swan River. After putting in some effort and time, he was astounded to find a massive bull shark on the riverbank right before his eyes. Boyle had successfully caught an enormous sea creature, reaching approximately 3 meters. He mentioned that this was the first time he had ever caught such a colossal creature in Western Australia. After carefully examining and measuring the shark, Boyle made the decision to release it back into the water. Huge paddlefish. These fishermen were incredibly lucky. They were fishing in the perfect spot and caught the biggest paddlefish ever. Believe it or not, this incredible fish was a whopping 97 pounds and felt like they were lifting a small bulldozer. What's even more incredible is that the fish turned out to be pregnant. Upon further examination, the fisherman realized that the fish was larger than its usual size, suggesting that she may be carrying a significant number of eggs and soon would become a mother fish. But don't worry, the fisherman released it back in the water after taking a couple of pictures with it. Huge sturgeon. There are numerous unique and rare creatures in the world. One such creature is the sturgeon, a living dinosaur that still exists on Earth. A few years back, a fortunate fisherman had the opportunity to encounter a sturgeon. These impressive fish can live for over 100 years and reach lengths of up to 20 feet. But this massive sturgeon was about 8.5 feet long and weighed approximately 325 to 350 pounds. They actually managed to catch the 3rd largest sturgeon in the world. When in the water, the gigantic fish looked like a giant snake. Catching this colossal creature was quite an adventure and not an easy task. However, this fisherman skillfully accomplished the mission. Huge freshwater sturgeon. A couple decided to explore the hidden treasure of seemingly quiet Canadian rivers. Patiently waiting with their fishing rod in the water, they were in for a surprise. The bait they used unexpectedly hooked a massive sturgeon, estimated to be over 8 feet long, surpassing the length of their own boats. This video captures the struggle of a young boy as he valiantly tries to bring this giant fish to shore. After capturing this remarkable footage, the couple decided to release the sturgeon back into the water. On March 26th, the footage was uploaded on the internet, capturing a significant encounter. Huge alligator gar. Paul Hefner, a passionate fisherman, was excited to embark on a fishing expedition at Lake Corpus Christi. After hours of trial and struggle, he eventually managed to reel in an extraordinary fish that brought him immense joy. This remarkable catch turned out to be a colossal alligator gar, weighing a staggering 207 pounds. The size of this creature surpassed that of his boat, leaving Paul in awe. The existing state record for an alligator gar was set in 1953, weighing 302 pounds, and was caught on a trot line. After capturing the quick photographs, Paul released the magnificent creature back into the water. It's a huge catch. Brett and his fellows were exploring the Mississippi River when they noticed something peculiar. At first, they mistook it for an ordinary catfish, but as the creature got closer to the boat, they realized they were dealing with a gigantic bull shark. Brett managed to hook this enormous creature and bring it to the board. The bull shark was truly a monster, the largest one Brett had ever encountered. It measured a whopping 354 pounds and 4 ounces, leaving everyone in awe. By catching this massive bull shark, Brett and his team set a new record for the largest one caught in Mississippi, surpassing the previous record of a 203-pound shark caught in July 2016. 2 tons of fish. The community of Sri Lankan fishermen is highly skilled in the art of catching fish. Recently, these fishermen made headlines worldwide when they caught an enormous amount of fish. It's truly remarkable to think about. They managed to catch a staggering 2 tons of fish. Take a closer look and see how this large amount of fish was captured in a net, with some of them struggling to escape. Undoubtedly, this achievement will greatly benefit Sri Lanka's economy through the extensive sale of these fish. Crazy experienced divers. 2 divers plunged into a Brazilian river to test their luck, unaware of what they were about to encounter. In the depths of the river, they came across a majestic green anaconda, a mother protecting her eggs. This magnificent sea creature measured approximately 23 feet in length and weighed nearly 200 pounds. However, there was no need to fear, as this massive snake was not as dangerous as it appeared. In fact, it seemed to enjoy the presence of the divers, swimming alongside them with calmness and tranquility. Undoubtedly, these fearless men have proven that nothing can stop them from experiencing the thrill of life. Unique way of hunting fish. Fishermen are currently exploring innovative fishing techniques. Let's take a look at some of them. These anglers are skillfully using slingshots to shoot fish out of the water, and they never miss their target. Isn't it super cool to catch a fish in just one attempt? Don't worry if you're not proficient with a slingshot. You can rock at bow fishing, just like this girl. She tried bow fishing for the very first time and managed to catch a fish. However, I must say that these individuals are like today's Tarzan. They effortlessly handle old tools like professionals. It's truly captivating to see them in action.
Nice shot.
Sea butterfly. You might be surprised to learn that butterflies can also swim. Take a look at this fascinating video captured in Morro Beach Bay, California. A diver made an incredible discovery, a sea butterfly. This tiny creature uses its parapodia wings to glide vertically through the water, and its transparent body becomes brilliantly radiant when hit by light, resembling a sparkling diamond. What makes it even more intriguing is that it possesses snail-like shells which create an uneven weight distribution, enabling it to swim in a unique manner. Creepy fish. The fishermen successfully caught an eerie-looking fish, unaware of its true identity. However, based on my knowledge, I believe this fish is a plico, also referred to as a suckermouth catfish. More specifically, it seems to be a black plico. This particular species belongs to the Loricaridae family, which is the largest family of catfish worldwide. They are distinguishable by the presence of armored plates on their bodies and mouths shaped like suction cups. Although these fish are mostly found in South America, some can also be spotted in Panama and Costa Rica. Shark becomes a victim of its prey. Have you ever seen a shark fall victim to its prey? Well, this particular video captures the moment when a group of people tried to lure the shark, but they didn't know that the shark was on the target of someone else. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a massive Goliath grouper appeared and took the shark with it. The Goliath grouper stole the spotlight, surprising not only the shark, but also the onlookers. It was a spine-chilling sight to witness the grouper's sudden attack on the shark. Shark catches the man's fish. The shark is known for its competitive nature, and this incident serves as a prime example. A man and his family were having a pleasant time at the beach, attempting to catch a fish. They placed a bait on the hook and placed it in the water, when suddenly, a massive shark sensed the scent of its potential meal and swiftly swam towards it. And look at how it pounced on its prey. It was a terrifying action, but this incident surprised the whole family, leaving them astonished and shouting in surprise.
did you see that?
But fortunately, the shark did not cause any harm to them. This time, it's human. This video is the perfect example of how nature can be unfair sometimes. See, these hard-working cormorants lose their meal to a man's boat. It was surely an unlucky day for these poor cormorants, and a lucky day for the boat rider. You might feel sorry for the poor cormorant, but that's just Mother Nature for everyone. Always full of surprises. What was that? A fisherman was at a beach when he encountered an irritated squid. When he touched the squid, it immediately released ink as a defense mechanism, hitting the fisherman in the face. Regrettably, the man had to abandon the squid and continue on. Hopefully, he'll have better fortune on his future fishing trips. Clever bird. While out fishing, a man had an unexpected encounter with a charming white pelican who chased him solely to steal his catch. This cute video was uploaded on the internet and went viral quickly. In the footage, this small, cute pelican trailed behind the man, seemingly assuming that he had something to eat. Unfortunately, the clip ends before revealing what happened next. What are your thoughts? Did the man actually offer food to the pelican or not? Seal elephant in a lazy mode. This man was resolute in his pursuit of capturing a massive fish, but this elephant seal refused to leave the boat. It was peacefully basking in the warm sunlight, enjoying a bath. The elephant seal was not interested in being disturbed by anyone. You can even hear its loud voice. The intensity of its angry sounds even frightened me. It would be best to avoid disturbing this calm and majestic creature, allowing it to continue resting undisturbed. Shark lunges at kayaker. In South Australia, a fisherman had a close encounter with a powerful predator of the sea. Watch as this massive creature gracefully glides behind the man's boat. However, without warning, it lunges at the boat. It was such a close call. Thankfully, the attack was not as severe, and as a result, the boat remained unharmed, and the fisherman managed to avoid any injury. Surprisingly, this was not your ordinary fish. It was a great white shark. It is crucial to keep a safe distance in the future, as their behavior can be highly unpredictable. The predator becomes the prey. Off the coast of Florida, a gathering of fishermen found themselves in a poignant situation while out at sea. Amid their efforts to capture fish, their focus shifted to a large shark circling their boat. This formidable creature appeared to be wounded in its dorsal region, suggesting it had fallen victim to another predator. The sight of this injured shark evoked feelings of deep sadness among the fishermen. Alligator snapping turtle. These two fishermen demonstrated extraordinary heroism while fishing when they came across a distressing sight: an alligator attacking a defenseless turtle. Without hesitation, they immediately sprang into action to rescue the helpless creature. Witness their resourcefulness as they skillfully used a fishing rod to draw the turtle closer to them. Their efforts paid off, and they successfully saved the turtle from the alligator's grasp. The fishermen were filled with immense excitement, both from their heroic act and the sheer size of the turtle. It weighed a staggering 80 pounds and was equipped with sharp claws and teeth. Take a moment to observe its opening mouth. It seems to express gratitude for being saved once again. Following a thorough examination, the turtle was released back into its natural habitat. Sand dollar burying himself. Sand dollars are a type of marine creature that is commonly found on various beaches. They are also known as sand cookies and snapper biscuits, particularly in New Zealand and Brazil. Recently, a man captured a rare sight of sand dollars as they attempted to bury themselves in the sand. It happens when the water becomes turbulent. These species have a tendency to lie flat or burrow under the sand to anchor themselves. These fascinating creatures utilize thousands of tiny spines to navigate and burrow into the sand. Take a look at this sand dollar as it moves and conceals itself in the sand, almost as if it were playing a game of hide and seek. A group of fishermen toiled for over an hour to catch a massive fish. After enduring more hard work and investing additional time, they triumphantly reeled in a colossal catfish. Weighing a staggering 280 pounds and measuring 8 feet and 9 inches in length, this remarkable catch was a cause for great excitement. The fishermen eagerly posed for pictures with this magnificent creature. At 30 years old, this catfish holds the distinction of being the largest ever caught using a rod and reel. Take a look at this enormous fish. Some individuals believe it to be a catfish, while others argue that it resembles a giant grouper. What is your opinion on the matter? Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you.